What a drum roll. Another drum roll. Here we go, reggae fans. As Target leaves the building. Run the track. Run the track. This is Chronix. And thank you to DJ Target for the past 3 hours of Homegrown. It's a Sunday evening on the BBC. One extra.
Where you gonna run now that the Gideon star? When all the money that they rob from ghetto youths ain't enough to fly you to Mars. When the system you defend start break down like a Lego. When the whole world becomes a ghetto, that's when you realize the whole of we are ghetto people. So tell me some boss is slave, don't forget the people. Ghetto people, call them all. Remember Haile Selassie never left the people. No time at all, not even an inch. Oh no. Give me a phone, a the maca ital, no grabber. Make me cool and start up on the rhythm proper. Every you tap, shut up at the zigzagger. Make me show you what a clock a strike in a jam rocker. Politician, them a chat a tongue sharp like maca. Them not no vision, them a scammer. We a wave the banner, what kind of honor? Uno not treat the youths with honor. Let me show no a vibes. Not who you living uptown. When the banks fall down, then the whole of we a get a youths. And me poor, you rich, but when the poor shift, then the whole of we a get a youth. And me black, you white, but when famine strike, then the whole of we a get a youth. On that day when you trade your Rolls Royce for a grain of rice, that's when you realize that the whole of we a get up people. Get up people. So tell me stop boss is slave, don't forget the people. Get up people. Get up people. Get up people. Remember Haile Selassie never left the people. The people. Oh no, no. Oh yeah. Warning to all the future leader them. Don't treat the youth like a different creature them. Seek a friend before you need a friend. Those children in the streets how we teach them. Future soldiers and politicians, but I bet you cannot see it. Make me adjust your folly vision. Your eyes blurred by the guns and ammunition. So make me show no a vibe. When the night turn day, White House turn grey, then the whole of we a get a youths. And me walk, you drive, but when there's no oil, then the whole of we a get a youths. And when you can't tell Liga need different from Tivoli, then you see say we a get a youths. When you can't tell Evandale from downtown Parade, then you realize that the whole of we a ghetto people. Good Lord have mercy. Ghetto people. Oh no. Ghetto people. Remember Haile Selassie never left the people. East. This is the original Chronix alongside David Rodigan. BBC One Extra. Ease up. Yo, that's not ready.
Turn up the box to me. I travel through the valley of the shadow, I will always have God beside me. Woo woo. And every time I see the hypocrites getting closer, I take for myself neatly. Because them see me on a higher ground and want to get me closer down, but none of them can defeat me. Hey, hey. I tell all of your friends them way watch me career, I tell the straight say oh no can't stop me. Because I not let them jam me out. I nah make them carry me, go shell me, oh no.
What do you do?
No backdoor deal, come to me real. Life is so short and life is so sweet. I nah go make them draw me out. when them see me down on the avenue, them have to stay to the right and just screw. Because I nah make them jam, yo. I nah make them carry me, go shell me, oh no. No backdoor deal, come to me real. Life is so short, but life is so sweet. I nah go make them jam me out. I see them coming in, yeah. I see them coming, yes, I see them listening, yeah. I hear them send them friends to come check on the block. I talk about a thing, but cranium thing need to stop. Oh, what me do to them? Oh, what me say to them? I thought there was my brethren, sir. I thought there was my friend. So why you wanna see my career go? Why mankind is so cold? And everything glitter is gold. Gold, hey. I travel through the valley of the shadow. I will always have God beside me. Woo-woo. And every time I see the hypocrites coming closer, I take away myself neatly. Because them see me on a higher ground and wanna bring me closer down, but none of them can defeat me. Oh yo, and tell your friend them me career no can't stop it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who no can't stop it? No, no, no. Who no can't stop it? No. I nah make them carry me, go kill me. Carry me, go kill me. After no, never build me. That's why I nah make them jam me. Oh, I nah make them carry me, go shell me. Oh no backdoor deal, come to me real. Life is too short and life is so sweet. I nah make them jam me out. No. Say a prayer for them. Wanna take my life, don't you? But I said no.
Hey! His name is Cranium. That was a BBC World exclusive last week. Do we love that? We love it. From his forthcoming debut album, that's called Draw Me Out.
My name is Barry Hammond, and you're listening to David Rodigan on One Extra.
Da-da-da-da-da, the Phantom of the Opera. Cranium, and before that, of course, kicking off the show was Chronics, and a song we love here at the BBC is called Ghetto People. So on the show tonight, well, loads to get through. Our special guest is Peter Honeyvoice, a.k.a. Peter Hunnigale, playing tracks from his new album. I've been raving on about the album because it's just so good. The scorcher this week is from Egyptian. Oh, yeah. He's got a, how can I describe it? Something completely different, not the sort of Lovers Rock style-y. I mean, it's almost like DJing, sing-jaying on a rubber dub rhythm. Almost inspired by slang tang, but don't let that put you off if you're not into that slang tang thing. It's just the way. Anyway, you'll hear it. It's the Scorcher coming up. I think it's rather good. We've got Dub in the Echo Chamber featuring Addis Pablo on his melodica version of the Armour Rhythm. Armour Rhythm coming up in just a second featuring Ibamar. We also have the dub mix of Jane Scar Brassica's new single Love the Way, plus new music from Nesbeth, Adam Prescott, Lieutenant Stitchy, Nikisha Lindo, lovely song from her, and a fab duet with Elaine and Jay Boog. Want to see the video? Filmed in a desert somewhere in California. And of course, as a part of our One Extra Big Weekender in Leeds, our outreach to Leeds as well, we'll be featuring some of the music that was given to us by new artists based in Leeds. So all that and lots more coming up tonight. Also something from Christopher Ellis that's rather special. And a brand new album, eagerly anticipated new album from Million Styles, the Swedish reggae don. He's got an amazing new album. We're going to play a track from it called The Struggle. So, Without further ado, here's Ibama, his take on the Armour rhythm. It's called Worries Tonight.
Said them only respect when tourists come in from England. I from your ear, me voice, you know, say your heart's a fire. I this is Ibama where I am. My dignity is higher than the wall, so I burn a hot fire, make them fall. And I don't see Babylon, oh we coulda never spar. See them in a them own a pretty car. I tell you, I man rise from the ghetto and the city. I blaze up the fire, put it on a iniquity. Rastafari have to move through every nitty-gritty. But Shanti give me the broom and make me sweep out the lid. I want to worries tonight. I blaze up the fire, make it light. To Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the like. So I John, I bring the Israelite. I want to worries tonight. I blaze up the fire, make it light. To Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the like. So I John, I bring the Israelite. I say, oh, well, they never have no answer. Yes, you, no give me no back answer. Look, from when you promise become sponsor. Thanks for the gun, demand the tanker. I roll it, I give me a rhythm, let me say what's on my mind. Hungry, take over the youth, them guess them never give a dime. Oh yeah, drunk and stagger can't walk a straight line. Economically, we surely will decline. I want to worries tonight. I blaze up the fire, make it light. To Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the light. So I John, I bring the Israelite. I want to worries tonight. I blaze up the fire, make it light. To Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the light. So I John, I bring the Israelite. Yes, I listen, I say yes, I you are getting you know. I get that every youth I make we rise up even now. Remember Prophet Marcus and Martin Moplana, Emmanuel Martin Luther and Nelson Mandela. I tell you now, youths, you are the future and you should know. Education is important, that's the way to go. I tell you in them desolate time, when everything arise like sunshine. I want to worries tonight. I blaze up the fire, make it light. To Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the like. So I John, I bring the Israelite. I want to worries tonight. I blaze up the fire, make it light. To Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the like. So I John, I bring the Israelite. I tell you now, my dignity is higher than the wall, so I burn a fire, make them fall. And I Babylon, we coulda never spar. See them in a them own a pretty car. I say, I man rise from the ghetto and the city. I blaze up the fire, put it on a iniquity. Rastafari have to move through every nitty-gritty. Bubba Shanti give me the broom and make we sweep out the living. What's a worries tonight? I blaze up the fire, make it light. To Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the like. So I John, I bring the Israelite. I want to worries tonight. I blaze up the fire, make it light. I Babylon street, the ghetto youth them in the like. I John, I bring the Israelite.
Yo, turn up every Thursday night from 10 p.m. BBC Radio 1 Extra turns into a dancehall party. It's where the big rhythms get shelled down. It's where the hot new artists get their big break. And it's where the big artists and pass through for that exclusive interview and freestyle.
Yeah, man. Shawnee B just step in.
Shawnee B.
I mean, I say, yo.
Everything you need to know about dancehall right now is right here.
Shawnee B.
Shawnee B.
The dancehall show with me, Big Bad and Bashy.
Shawnee B.
Shawnee B.
On BBC Radio 1 Extra.
Listen, man.
One extra.
One extra.
Keep it locked.
Hey, 1 Extra. We got dancehall on lock.
He sure has. Shawnee B, Thursday nights on BBC One Extra. This is Elaine and her new single featuring Jay Boog. It's called Don't Walk Away. Yeah, chill out. Sunday evening on One Extra. Love is for you. New Nikisha Lindo after this as well.
Baby, please forgive me.
I can't.
You never listen when I'm speaking.
Here we go again. It's too much to deal with. I'm leaving.
She's walking away, telling me sad. She's going back home to live with mama.
Can't take the headache anymore. And I can't stand living with all this drama.
No, no, baby, please.
Don't baby me.
Things will be different this time. Baby, I've changed.
I don't believe you. It's just another lie.
Maybe I'm not perfect and I understand, but I promise that I will be a better man.
It is so hard to trust you. Still, you say to give it a try. Don't walk away before we say goodbye. Baby, please stay. Yeah, give it a try. Don't walk away before we say goodbye. Before we say goodbye.
Come hold my hand, girl. Do you remember the memories with me? The good times that we've had. Oh, baby.
You give me pain and you give me pleasure. Baby, you're the pain. It hurts so bad. Still, you want me to give it a try. Don't walk away. Should I go?
Please don't go.
Before we say goodbye. Baby, please. I don't know.
Just stay.
Give it a try. Don't walk away.
Please don't go.
Before we say goodbye, before we say goodbye. Nothing is impossible. We can work it out. This is what true love is all about.
I promise to be better.
And I will treat you kind. I never ever change my mind. Give it a try. Don't go.
Don't walk away.
Baby, please stay.
Girl, I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
I'm gonna stay, baby. I'm gonna stay, baby. I just want with what I wanna do. I don't wanna wait.
Walk away.
Say goodbye. I'm gonna stay. Oh, before I say try. Don't
Wanna give it a try.
give it a try. Say goodbye before we say goodbye. Before we say goodbye. Oh yeah.
Walk away. Don't walk away. I want you to stay here.
I'm gonna stay
I
here.
want you to stay here.
I'm gonna stay here.
They made up.
Hey, this is Nikisha Lindo, and you're listening to Rodigan on One Extra.
And this is Nikisha Lindo's new single. That was Elena J. Boog with Don't Walk Away. This is Paradise. Nikisha.
All of your love comes shining through. You know I like it, baby, so nice. Sending my love right back to you. You know that I wanna take you to paradise.
There are so many ways I love you, you can't be replaced. This feeling is all over my days and nights. Know when you look in my eyes, can't explain the moment we get together. All of the signs point in the direction of forever. Wanna be in paradise with you.
All of your love comes shining through. You know I like it, baby, so nice. Sending
my touch. I'm loving you in such a way. There's not much you have to say. Whenever you look at me, I feel the message. No conversation needed, you know the truth. I wanna be in paradise where you are. Your love come shining through. You know I like it, baby, so nice. Sending my love right back to you. You know that I wanna take you to paradise. Oh, baby, yeah. Oh, I will take you anywhere you wanna go. No need to ask, baby, you already know. Let's go, yeah. Nothing will come in between our love. Nothing will stop it, we can't get enough. Oh no, baby, I wanna stay in paradise. All of your love comes shining through. You know I like it, baby, so nice. Oh yeah, sending my love right back. I'm sending my love. I wanna take you. I'm gonna take you. All of your love comes shining. Just give me all your love. So nice. Oh yeah. Sending my love right back to you. You know that I wanna take you to. Baby, I'm gonna take you. Yeah.
voice. Neil Fraser, the Mad Professor, has just completed a massive tour of South America, and he sent a photograph of him and Lee Perry at the airport with their trolley and a load of luggage. Lee Perry is 79 years of age, red beard, and he looks like he's 12 years old. And he said, this is a man who's just finished a massive tour of South America with me, David. He said he's 79. Not bad, eh? It's like a second childhood, Lee Perry. He really is a phenomenon, isn't he? Anyway, what's the point of, what's that got to do with Nadine Sutherland? Well, there is a connection because Neil Fraser has been working with Nadine Sutherland, and he told me that she's coming to the UK, so we'll be chasing her for an interview. That's a recent recording that we've been playing here on BBC One Extra. Nadine Sutherland, produced by Echo Slim and Nico Rebel. It's called Dance Mama Africa or Dance Africa, and it's on Musically Unifying Records. Okay, it's time to do this.
This is the original Chronics.
This is Barry Hammond.
And you can find all the sculpture from the year so far on BBC playlist.
David Radigan, One Extra.
It's time for the Scorcher. Every week, we home in on something that we think is special, different. And this week, it's... wait for it, Egyptian. Normally associated with dancehall and lovers. You know, he's a very, very popular artist. He's done extremely well. Hold You was a massive international hit. Play that anywhere and everyone sings along to it. But this is something rather different. It's called Kingston Town, and it's almost a rap, really. Perhaps I'm talking too much already on the subject. Why don't I just play it? The Rodigan Scorcher for this week, Egyptian and Kingston Town.
I'm done.
The girl them tell me say them want me be them main man, but sometimes me can't manage the situation. Uncle, the situation is like an occupation, because the situation sometimes can be a straining one. I'm the one that's shady one, come and chop on the border, because this is a one mystery run a follow the acre. And if you want the acre, we show the place I care ya. On the key, me say send you back away ya. 4 past the way, come back, you not gonna stay ya, because this a way does Jamaica and a rule. Kingston Town, Kingston Town, Kingston Town, yeah, the siren sound in Kingston Town, in Kingston Town, in the sound, Kingston Town, yeah, right then sometimes you see the girl, them not the bottle, them a turn it up, and the man them in the bar, yes, them a burn it up, burn it down, I mean, so that's all them a shell it up, right now, see this later, them start to turn it up, and money pull up, so we do it, sweet so make it repeat, anywhere me go, me say, yeah, naturally, that's how we see, everything in the band, I feel like it's all for free, cause Jamaica, I really rock out them in Kingston Town, in Kingston Town, Kingston Town, yeah, the siren sound, in Kingston Town, in Kingston Town, in the sound, Kingston Town, yeah, whole world miss them for one where I come from, ask where I come from, I am a Jamaican, the first Egyptian where I come and rock the island, leading on the dancer, on the reggae version, turn the trouble out because me have to really loud, man, in the dance hall, me say my rockin' up the station, the girl them tell me say them want me be them main man, but sometimes me can't manage the situation, until the situation is like an occupation, because the situation sometimes can be a straining one, I'm the one that's shady one, come touch up on the border. Because this a gun, me so we run off all the acre. And if you burn the acre, we show the place a care. Under P.A.K. me say send you back away. 4 past the way you come back, you not gonna stay. Because this a way does Jamaica and a road. Kingston Town.
Kingston Town. Kingston Town. What do you reckon? It's got, yeah, I know, it's got a little bit of, well, it's shades of slang tang possibly, but, well, something quite different. I hope you enjoyed that. Slang tang, not slang tang, don't mention it. Kingston Town by Egyptian. That's his brand new single. And this man is going to be in concert on Tuesday in London. And it's, where is it? It's at Coco in Camden on Tuesday. Tomorrow night he's in Oxford. His name is Protege.
Sowing seeds of crime.
There's a video for this now. Check it out.
Their mind. No, it's harvest.
Criminal. Protege.
Whoa, them a criminal. Watch it, them a criminal. Say them a criminal. They watch it criminal. Say them a criminal. All of them a criminal. Say them a criminal. Watch it, them a criminal. Now follow them. Take what them want, then them gone back again. Them a criminal. Now go them feast, tell them we no retreat, we just gone to the east. Them a criminal. But we follow the law. See them a fraud with them tra la la la. Them a criminal. No, oh them a criminal. Na 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 na. Yeah, at the main shield. The item stay appeal. The music stay real. Picnic on the play field. Baby in the stomach, mommy know the pain real. Headphone on her belly. Watch him stay still. See the sun a shine. See how the rain feel. Ja beg you keep him dry. I beg a pray for him. For the man them where you chop it up a green jail. To the man them where you cut it in a cane field. Them lock up in a the will. We sell Selassie face. That couldn't stop the message. This a Selassie place. And that take care we repping. Ask about what happen. On September 11, 1987. Get them feel we brethren. Tash and free eye. So Rasta reggae radio could never see the light. Wanna believe in I. Say I a Levi. Try with the me and so act like you no see me. Them a criminal. Now follow them. Take what them want, then them gone back again. Them a criminal. Now go them feast, tell them we no retreat, we just gone to the east. Them a criminal. But we follow the law. See them a fraud with them tra la la la. Them a criminal. No, oh them a criminal. Na 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 na. The sun arise for the sun arise. Some despise it, and some summarize it. See some eyes it, once it where I sit. Create a crisis, but Jacob give me ISIS. Them send them dogs to the synagogues, but the lions align against the guinea dogs. Mr. Inquisitor, can't go see it pause. Home of Marcus, his majesty did visit yard. Me envision them timing, I go critical. Them select the pawn, feel if he sticky pawn we. Walter did one week. Bookman did Monday and go Haiti and revolution start. Yeah. The same man them in a jacket and tie. Them a pack the supply and a track you to buy, but that is a lie. Just we try stack it up high. Well I never oblige to attack and survive. Cause them a criminal. Now follow them. Take what them want, then them gone back again. Them a criminal. Now go them feast, tell them we no retreat, we just gone to the east. Them a criminal. But we follow the law. Them a fraud with them tra la la la. Them a criminal. No, oh them a criminal. Na 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 na. Them a criminal. Watch it, them a criminal. Them a criminal. Say them a criminal. Oh them a criminal. Do they watch it criminal? Oh them a criminal. Say them a criminal. Oh them a criminal. Oh them a criminal. The whole of them a criminal. All of them are criminal.
Criminal from the album Ancient Future. His name is Protege, and as I say, he's going to be in Oxford tomorrow night, and on Tuesday he's at, I keep wanting to say, it's not Coco, is it? It is, yes, it is Coco, and it is in Camden, so check him out. Protege, that's his new single. This is new from Adam Prescott, featuring Michael Prophet.
Whoa, ja. Well, I say we need more love amongst ourselves. world of brutality. Well, and it seems like there is no justice for me. Everywhere I go and everywhere I turn, all I can see frustration on the people's face. Babylon is trying to keep us down, way down, way down, down to the ground. But we all have to stand up and fight, yeah. Fight for our right, oh Jah. When I say yeah, all we need to do is show love, great love, and share love amongst ourselves. When I say show love, brutality, why? Yeah, see there is no room for me, yeah. But I still want love, one identity, one destiny, yeah. But I know Jah is the Almighty. The brutality, they full of envy, but I and I ain't gonna create no enemy. When I say yeah, oh now we got to show love, yeah. We can't take this brutality no more. Well, show love, great love, sweet love. Your love is the highest, yes.
On Reggae Roast Records, that's Adam Prescott, guest vocalist Michael Prophet, and a track entitled Give Love. This is the new single from Lieutenant Stitchie.
He who is humble shall be exalted, but he who exalts shall be abased.
Stitchie! Recorded in Kingston, Jamaica at King Jammy Studios in Waterhouse. This is brand new.
No necessary, no necessary. Your accolade, your value to the king, no necessary, no necessary, no necessary. I am created and them chose for yours and anybody yo. No necessary, no necessary. Your accolade, your value to the king, no necessary, no necessary, no necessary. I am created and them chose for yours. From lieutenant to governor, no man a pastor. I just live like Catherine, all of me make the master. Like fast feet, love got me, accept Christ even faster. My name is Steve, not Stevie, but sometimes me wonder if a Canadian I could represent the Gaza. If the judge would have sentence a different order, right now me would have happened in my church as choir master. The world boss, I evangelize every plaza. So no surprise if you hear that I be a pastor. Preach like a Paul and heal inmates like Peter. Like John the Baptist, him baptize every water. And serve communion and drink wine like water. Well, all the vice lord no send the plan for go Bahama. That would have done him president like Obama. Send him for hunts in a soul like Osama. So tell me why them try to poison Mr. Palmer. Me don't know. No necessary, no necessary. Your accolade, your value to the king, no necessary, no necessary, no necessary. I am created and them chose for yours and everybody yo. No necessary, no necessary. Your accolade, your value to the king, no necessary, no necessary, no necessary. I am created and them chose for yours. Look at me. Look at me resume, see say me qualify. Full of sin like dead dogs, full of no flies. Teeth like a pussy woman, dance with the dry eye. Fornication and adultery made me sky high. Deep in a sin like submarine, I know fi dry cry. Mixed up with all kind of muck like a pigsty. Sin full of pleasure like a big and a large fry. With extra pickle, large orange juice and an apple pie. But the blood of Jesus reach me and me comply. All me tongue get a part and me stop lie. Like jacket fit to vest, like shirt fit to necktie. When it come to righteousness, so stitches soul tie. The blood of Jesus suck and sin, my life and multiply. Blessing other than the percentage, not in short supply. Principal secure interest compounded that you can rely. Follow me walk with Jesus, me guarantee you to satisfy. No lie, no necessary, no necessary. Your accolade you buy you to the king, no necessary, no necessary, no necessary. I am creator named Joe's Velos and nobody else. No necessary, no necessary.
One extra.
Watch them show them say David Rodigan sound.
Rodigan.
A great man never comes on a first class flight. Hard is the road for I and I. Jah is the way. Jah is the way. Yes. Jah is the way. Jah is the way. Yes.
When you're down and in distress, and you got no place to rest, and the system putting you to the test, remember narrow is the way to righteousness.
Ooh yeah now. Jah is the way.
Jah is the way.
Jah is the way. Yes, yes. Jah is the way.
Jah is the way.
Jah is the way. Yes.
Cruising on the King's Highway, speed trap, roadblock, please stand back.
When you see dreadlocks, step back, hear that, get that. This I want your other clubs, I and your other dance. Ooh well now. Jah is the way.
Jah is the way.
Jah is the way. Yes, yes. Jah is the way.
Jah is the way.
Jah is the way. Yes.
As we gather in His royal assembly, tribesmen and women from every nation, from the womb of the Nile the seeds are plenty. It was ordained from creation.
Oh, Jah is the way. I and I way. Jah is the way.
Listen this, hear that.
Jah is the way.
Shout it out on top.
Jah is the way.
Yes, yes, yes.
Jah is the way.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, Jah is the way. I and I way. Jah is the way.
Jah is the way.
Jah is the way. Jah is the way.
Jah is the way.
Jah is the way. Music played by David Rodigan, love is all we bring. This is Michael Shemaiah and you're now listening to David Rodigan on BBC One Extra.
Hope you're enjoying that one. Brand new from Michael Shemaiah, combination star with Mark Wonder. That's called Jah is the Way on Shamala Records. That was the Gladiators on Rhythm Section. And it's time to enter the echo chamber, but before we do that, we want to give you some info about our social media connections. Twitter is @OneExtra. Emails david.rodigan@bbc.co.uk, and obviously we're on Facebook as well. From Laura Davidson last week, Rod has enjoyed the Radio 2 series, and that's led me to Radio 1 Extra on a Sunday evening, loving that reggae vibe. So nice to chill out on a Sunday evening. So I'm now locked on Sundays too. Thanks for the cool beats. Thank you, Laura Davidson. Also, regular listener Gary Stratton says he loved the Bitty McLean takeover. Didn't we all? It was absolutely brilliant. Bitty was so cool. Better watch my back. Yeah, down the Labour Exchange, mate. Selections, of course, his knowledge is phenomenal on the music. And such a lovely geezer too. Jerry Joe MCG, I'm listening to Rodders and I really enjoyed that Bitty McLean takeover. Perfect tunes for my kitchen on a reggae Sunday. And all the way from the US, Eric Gibson tuning into One Extra afternoon on the East Coast of America, soon at the East Coast. Big shout coming from the United States of America. So we'd love to hear from you on Twitter @OneExtra, emails david.rodigan@bbc.co.uk. As we enter the echo chamber, and on this show we keep everything new, hot and fresh, certainly current and futuristic as well. We only play, well, essentially one old record in the second hour because there's so much good new music around, and that's on the deep and heavy features, so watch out for that in the second hour. This is, as we enter the echo chamber, a dub mix of Unconditional Love. It's called Unconditional Dub, and it's by the Sons of Dub featuring Addis Pablo on Melodica. From their forthcoming album, The Sons of Dub on BBC One Extra.
One people, one world, one God. I tell her we all couldn't make it. No special preference with my God. Child of all He created. Come let me trot in one accord. Sing sounds of praises. Redeem your flight, fallen angels. Word to all.
Rodigan is the king, and you must trust me. And if you don't trust me, trouble. Albarosi says so.
As I sit down in my dub basket, here I take out this peaceful biscuit.
hooked on this rhythm. Found myself a couple of times this week waking up going dum, 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 dum. The Ganjafield rhythm. Green Lion Crew from Maine, US of A, East Coast styling. Do you like that? I do. That's the Green Lion Crew with the Ganjafield dub. There's a vocal to that, of course, Mikey General and Mr. Williams, and a couple of other vocals as well. Jabami was the lead vocalist on Unconditional Dub, which is by the Sons of Dub, and the melodica player was, of course, Addis Pablo. Yesterday, I'm sure you know if you listen to One Extra, One Extra Live took place in Leeds, our biggest event of the year, and it went down an absolute storm, as you can imagine. Well, ahead of that, I went up to Leeds with ADOT as part of our One Extra Live Academy. We did a Q&A session at the West Indian Centre. I've played there many a time over the years. And it was great to be back there. And we were lucky enough to meet some very talented artists from Leeds. And I want to play a couple of their songs now from that crew, the people we met, who gave us songs and we listened to them. The first is from a lady who did a performance for us at the Q&A. Her name is Empress Amani. Have a listen to this. It's called Conscious King. One Extra in Leeds for our live academy. And if you were there across the weekend, bonkers.
Give me a man with a heart of a lion, the kind of kiss that will take me to Zion. From the shoulders I can rely on. I've been patient for too long. I need an innocent spark of attraction and guaranteed satisfaction. Intense interaction, a meaningful distraction. Cause naturally, yeah, you make my universe complete. Yeah. Where is my conscious king? Who will supply me with everything? He will grease my roots, teach me sow good seeds and bear good fruits. When you come in, bring my ring. Where is my conscious king? I'm looking for a brave soul full of courage, and a man that can make oatmeal porridge. Cook my lentil peas with stew cabbage. Have the recipe for love and marriage. I need constant communication and mind purification. Have the right type of vibration to tune me into any station. Cause naturally, yeah, you make my universe unique. Yeah. So where is my conscious king? Who will supply me with everything? He will grease my roots, teach the youth, sow good seeds and bear good fruits. When you come in, bring my ring. Where is my conscious king? Deep divinity will define all existence, and I will melt in his presence. Take me straight to heaven, takes me to another level.
Empress Amani wants a conscious king who can cook porridge, cornmeal porridge. Cabbage for breakfast. Conscious reggae music from Leeds. Her name is Empress Amani.
When you come in, bring my ring. Where is my conscious king?
Where is Her Conscious King. We continue with new music from Leeds as part of our outreach Q&A Live Academy in Leeds, which was ready through the month of October. Yeah. This is Kaylan and Soul Searching. More from Yorkshire.
The pleasure never leaves. Grooving, giving, taking these things. Soul awaken, will search even more. Leading you, my darling, to the dance floor.
And I'm still soul searching. I try to find my feet. And I'm still soul searching. I dance to the drum of the beat. And I'm still soul searching. I try to find my feet, and I'm still soul searching. I dance through the reggae beat.
Are you feeding me effects of school and education? Can you live up to expectations? Learning, no pain, no gain. Will love supply, can you let it grow? Searching for what you already know. Tell him, baby.
Go with the flow.
You may feel nothing said, nothing done, but eventually seeing all as one. Don't forget to tell him and tell her. The dream, the dream, the dream, the dream is not too hard.
And I'm still soul searching. I try to find my feet, and I'm still soul searching. I dance to the drum of the beat, and I'm still soul searching. I try to find my feet, and I'm still soul searching. I dance to the reggae beat.
My producer Melanie K just said, Rodders, this one's going in. And rightly so. Kaylan from Leeds with Soul Searching. Feeling this?
Still searching for your hope. How can you
Look at the time. It's almost time for Peter Hunnigale. Let's hear this before we go to Peter. This is Prize Music featuring MC Daddy Speedo, Life and Times. One extra live in Leeds this weekend, and this is some of the music we found up there. Homegrown Leeds. Good gear.
When I was young, yes, I was told, do something early before you get old. Don't waste your life, you'll be out in the cold. Look for those who look out for you. Corruption is rife in the place that I live. Hard to
MC Daddy Speedo, Prize Music, Life and Times.
Don't even care.
Thanks to everyone who came to see us in Leeds for our Q&A at the Live Academy at the West Indian Centre. One extra live, of course. What a weekend it was.
My thoughts are raised. I wonder how I got to this stage. I would know this.
And if you've got music wherever you are in the world and you'd love for us to hear it, we do obviously already get lots of music every week, but do send it to us. The email address is david.rodigan@bbc.co.uk. david.rodigan@bbc.co.uk. And we'll see if we can get it played for you. Okay. Stand by because we'll be talking to Peter Hunnigale in just a moment.
One extra.
None of mercy.
He's my very special guest. We have championed this track alone.
Bless.
Never mind other tracks from the album. This is Babylon Change. Former Rodigan scorcher Peter Hunnigale is in the building. Yo! Soda. Honey vibes. Big up Brixton.
Bless the King.
Yo! Tell them, Peter.
We can't get along. Worries when the people say corruption a gone. Use them on the street to make we vote for the gang. Still it get no better if it want tag along. Yeah. Can't you see the people yeah. Old Babylon at time you release the chain. Oh, they must show who a boss. See them on the news until we enough money lost. When them budget one, you know what we pay the cost. People under pressure and them can't switch it off. Miss if they make no mistake. Well before the people feed them profit have to make. If you cannot pay then everything them a take. Leaving hungry people without food on their plate. Yeah. Can't you see the people's head? Yeah. Old Babylon at time you release the chain. Old Babylon at time you release the chain. On the news until we enough money lost. When them budget one, you know what we are pay the cost. People under pressure and them can't switch it off. Miss if they make no mistake. Well before the people feel them profit have to make. If you cannot pay then everything them a take. Leaving hungry people without food up on their plate. Well, can't you see the people's head? Release the chain. Old Babylon, release the chain. Old Babylon, at time you release the chain. You wicked Babylon, you cannot hold back till the night. Release the chain. Tumble down.
That's the line, right?
Bless the King.
Babylon, it's time you release the chains.
Yeah.
Let's get this right. In British reggae music, you are one of the true icons because you've never ever sold out. You've stayed true to it. Your music has always been powerful. You have a big, big fan base in the UK. And this new album, Remove the Barriers, will, of course, only endorse that. Peter, why have you made us wait so long?
You know what it is? I think everything takes time these days. And I've made so many albums over the years that I found that, you know, maybe it's time to go back to the old school tradition, you know, not try and release 2-3 albums a year as you know, reggae music, you know, encourages, but, you know, leave it some time, you know, give it 4 or 5 years, let people listen to the tracks, get into them and learn the songs, you know, so yeah.
It's so true, and it's interesting that some of the new artists are doing just that. Chronix has only put out one album, and it's now sold something like 25,000 copies in America alone. Protégé's recent album, it's only his third album, but he's allowing that album to breathe. There aren't singles for other producers. That whole Jamaican thing of, oh no, you're hot, so you're going to record for this man and Tom, Dick and Harry and so on. And it's interesting that they're using that now as a way of saying, do you know what, we just need to let our music breathe and let people hear it. That was Babylon Chains. The song speaks for itself, and I do love the lyric on it. Remove the barriers. We're going to play the title track in just a minute. But what about this lovely song, Country Girl?
It's a narrative of my mum's life.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's my mum I'm singing about. Oh my!
I know you're you were very close to your mother.
Absolutely. She's a country girl from Jamaica, Trelawney, Jamaica, little place called Red Langate, and she was sent up here by her elder brothers way back in the earlys, you know, and she started her life here. And as you know, David, she left us, she went home, you know, to the almighty 2006. And I couldn't write a song at the time, you know, it's just, you know, the heart, the mind wasn't ready. But last year now, I decided to find a balance, find the time and the mindset to say, yeah, let me write something for mommy, you know.
I didn't know this was about her.
Yeah, it's about mom.
I loved it as soon as I heard it.
Bless her.
In fact, we've already played it on the show.
Okay.
Peter Hunnigale on BBC Radio 1 Extra. Hear this.
This must be home now, London City, leaving her memories to the past. Got to move forward, make her a living, being someone has come at last. Oh, you know what time it is. Yes, mama, bed to sleep on, and no one else is shoulder that's around to her dreams of starting a phrase, just makes her smile. Oh, talking about your country girl, singing about your country girl, oh, country girl, yes, mama. Ooh, yeah. Country girl, though single-handed, she raised a family. We've never seen a hungry day, no way. So glad she made it. We call her mother. For all our dreams, she paved the way. Yeah. You know what time it is. Wake out of bed to sleep on. Talking about your country girl, singing about your country girl, ooh, talking about your country girl, oh yeah, singing about your country girl, just a country girl.
Girl from Trelawney who came to the UK to start a new life and single-handedly raised you and
brother John, sister Roslyn, yeah,
in South London. Brixton. When I first heard that song, I was blown. Obviously, I didn't know that you'd written about your mother, and that's even more poignant and moving. Peter, what a voice! They call you Honey Voice, and you do. I mean, the thing is about you, and I know you're very, very modest, and you don't like the limelight. I know that. We all know that about you. But songwriter, harmonies, production, your own studio, singer. I mean, what do you do when you're not making music?
Think about music.
And you're launching your own website as well?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a must, David. I mean, what it is, I appreciate, as you do, technology moves on, and especially in music, it's no exception. But I found, really, some of the things we have to maintain as a traditional. In other words, right now, you and I, we love vinyl.
Yes, we do.
Madly.
Of course we do, yeah.
We can't take all the sterile thing and everything else.
Yeah.
Well, the new thing is, which I agree with, I understand with the Apple and everything else, and making it more easier for people to be able to buy music.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, in the industry, we're not really doing so well from that platform. So I think we've got to bring it home a little bit more. We've got to go back to old school, pedal back a little bit. And for me, I'm quite fortunate that I do have a good fan base, and respect to everyone who support me. That I think we need to put up our own website now to get our music out there, distributed and everything, and have much of that revenue coming back, because of course if we don't have it coming in, then we cannot support the industry.
Right.
So this is the best way of doing it, launching the website.
Vibes Central. And
Yes.
the website address for your fans is
peterhunnigale.com.
Simple as that.
Simple.
Just give me that.
Now this is what you call a typical Peter Hunnigale record. When you do this kind of stuff, all the girls rush for the front row and the guys just get pushed to the side.
Mad.
You've got a massive female fan base, haven't you?
Yes, beloved.
Yeah, we know that.
Thanks.
We know that, sweet boy.
Can't give it away. Oh no. Give me the old style, the revival groove. Give me the vibes that make me rock how I used to do. Give me the downbeat in a rock style. How the rhythm used to drop, it would blow my mind. Well, I know that things have gotta change. Still I love my reggae music, but it ain't the same. So I'm stepping back a year or two to revive the memories in my mind. Just give me that move. Oh yeah. Let's give it away. Can't give it up. No, I can't give it up. Oh, just give me that move. I'm love. Let's give it away. Can't give it up. Oh no, no, no. Heartbeat, the proper stuff. Ain't no doubt that the music was my first love. Been so many times wishing I could be back in the places where I go with my memories. You can't fake it. If you really know how the downbeat in a reggae sounded before, well, come with me and take a little ride to revive the memories in your mind. Just give me that move. Oh well. Let's give it away. No, 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 no. Just give me that move. Oh yeah. Let's give it away. Ooh, can't give it away. No, no. Downbeat trees blowing my mind. Oh yeah. Heartbeat, the proper stuff. Ain't no doubt that the music was my first love. Been so many times wishing I could be back in the places where I go with my memories. You can't fake it. If you really know how the downbeat in a reggae sounded before, well, come with me and take a little ride to revive the memories in your mind. Just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. You know I can't give it away. Oh no, no. Oh no. Oh no. Just give me that move. Ooh, not today. No, I can't give it away. Oh no, 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 no. Just give me that move. Just give me the move. Oh, yeah.
take a little ride to revive the memories in your mind. The rub-a-dub days.
Hey.
We're talking about back in the day, the All Nations Club in Hackney, where people would go to either early or late, because it would go on till 6, 7 in the morning, would end up in the basement. That was the only floor that was open. And the People's Club, originally the Q Club, of course, in Paddington. Gossips in Dean Street.
Absolutely.
Phoebe's. I mean, how many clubs were there where all you would hear all night long is reggae music?
Rub-a-dub, all kind of style, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, for those who are listening, I'm not familiar with your work. How did it all begin for you? When did it become apparent that you were going to start making music?
I want to tell you the truth. For as long as I can remember, I've always loved music, David. And even from a little boy, I knew that, you know, my vocation in life will be around music. Wasn't sure, but I guess, you know, when I went to secondary school, I was able to develop...
Which school? South London, obviously.
Yeah, Tulsa.
Hop, hop, hop.
That's all the Tulsilians. Yeah, I was there, and it was there I began my music skill. I learned to play guitar and stuff like that. And I met my colleague Fitzroy Blake, who's an engineer. So, yeah, so from there, he went on, left school, went to work in Wardour Street at The Wolf, and we used to spend our weekends recording. And as you know about the dub plate thing, we used to go and edit songs and sing and stuff like that. And we developed, you know, from there. Yeah.
Here's another one of my favorite tracks on the album. I'm choosing.
Old school. What time did you come in? What time did you leave the dance? You knew I was waiting at home looking for romance. The dinner was ready, set up on the hot pan stove. Just waiting for you, my dear, just wanting to give my love. Still I'm a patient man, and I don't keep no secrets. So if there's something wrong, step up and please confess it now. Yeah. Yes, right now. So tell me, who is it that keeps you from coming home? Who is it calling your telephone? It's 5 in the morning when you just close front door. I heard when you come in, you stop to lock off your phone. And how did you get here? I know that you did not run. Just tell me the truth, my love. Did somebody bring you home? Still I'm a patient man, and I don't keep no secrets. So if there's something wrong, step up and please confess it now. Yeah, yeah. Yes, now. From coming home, who is it calling your telephone? Who is it? Is there a reason why? Who is it? Or is there nothing to hide? Patient man, and I don't keep no secrets. So if there's something wrong, step up and please confess it now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right now. Tell me, who is it that keeps you from coming home? Who is it calling your telephone? Reason why? Who is it? Or is there nothing to
Foster episode, was it? I'd missed the series. I know you've been following it.
Yeah. I've been forced to. Hand up the back. You know.
Okay. So, you've got no control of the remote control.
None whatsoever.
What man is allowed control of the remote control in his house?
Stand no chance. You know?
Who is it? The story of a woman having an affair and the man's trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Peter, the title of the album is Remove the Barriers. We're about to play it. Peter Hunnigale on BBC Radio 1 Extra. Thank you for sharing the album with us tonight. This is the title track.
Bless the King.
It don't matter what you believe in. Adversity comes to us all. And at times while you're achieving, your confidence hits a brick wall. When you're running round in circles and you wanna break that chain, you're hoping for some new beginning, but it's you who's got to change. Remove the barrier, the negatives that's in your mind. Be like a warrior. Oh, and from yourself, don't try to hide. Remove the barrier. Yeah, just go ahead, push them aside. Oh, and be a winner every time. Every time. Yeah. Remove the barrier. If you had to be the hero, the only one to save the day, would you let your fears deny you? Oh, your only chance and only way. If you're hoping for tomorrow to bring around your better day, well, it's never gonna happen if you never make the change. Remove the barrier, the negatives that's in your mind. Be like a warrior. And from yourself, don't try to hide. Remove the barrier. Yeah, just go ahead, push them aside. Stay like a warrior. Be a winner every time. Remove the barrier. Yeah, the negatives that's in your mind. Be like a warrior. Oh, one from yourself, don't try to hide. Remove the barrier. Yeah, just go ahead, push them aside. Stay like a warrior. Be a winner every time. Every time. Oh yes, be like a warrior.
Thank you to Peter Hunnigale. Do check out that album. It's Sunday evening. This is BBC 1 Extra. And as always, of course, at 9 o'clock tonight, it's Radio 1 and 1 Extra Stories, the life and death of a smartphone. Part of the BBC's Make It Digital series, Adele Roberts follows the conception, birth, life and death of a smartphone. It's not human. See the Jackie Mason routine about brilliant how we've just become so addicted to phones. You can't even park a car in London. You need a phone to park your car, man. Easy, Jackie. Edu, of course, DJ Edu, Destination Africa at 10 o'clock tonight. It's time for Deep and Heavy. John Holt. Well, what can you say about the late, great John Holt? The most amazing voice. Some say the greatest voice in Jamaican music. Certainly one of the greatest voices. And 1,000 Volts of Holt became one of the most successful reggae albums of all time. And it was a very interesting format. What they did was they built the rhythms down in Jamaica and then they added lush string arrangements. And many years later, John performed live with the London Royal Philharmonic and Hammersmith Odeon, and it was amazing because he's got this amazing voice. He had this amazing voice. But in the early 80s, John changed. He grew a beard, he grew dreadlocks, and he embraced Rastafari, which was, well, with some of his diehard fans, it didn't suit the sort of soul boy image, you know, the kind of clean-cut, smooth, cool Mr. Operator previous style of John. But it was definitely a road that he walked down and continued to walk down for the rest of his life. And he made a number of subsequent recordings which were not typical of his early work or his, how should I say, more sentimental love style recordings. And one of them was quite a rare recording, and it's now become so popular that it's been issued as a 7-inch single by public demand. On Green Seas Records, 7-inch vinyl, this is John Holt, Root Style, and a track called Chanting. Deep and heavy on One Extra.
But not afraid, cause I know Jah is standing near. In my visions, I can see clearly. I can see clearly where Jah is near. Where Jah is near. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. The words of Jah. The words of Jah. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. The words of Jah. The words of Jah. In my mind, there is a song. Of peace and love and happiness. In my mind, there is love, love for everyone in this earth. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. The words of Jah. The words of Jah. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. The words of Jah. The words of Jah. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. The words of Jah. The words of Jah. Men and people fight against I. But Jah, I keep my eye. Keep my eye. So I say, chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty.
John Holt on 7-inch vinyl.
A song of love. Chanty, chanty, chanty. Chanty, chanty, chanty.
Roots Radix Band originally came out in 1983. I must say that went straight over my radar. I didn't pick it up then. That's the first time I've heard that one. I've just heard the buzz about it. And Greensy said, yeah, there's a Roots revival scene, and obviously that's something. And that's what happens about with reggae, of course. It's because it has such great heritage stretching back over 50 years. There are genres and styles and songs that re-emerge. I mean, do you know this? Did you have that? So much stuff, and never mind all the stuff that's in the vaults that never even got released on some of the studios. Anyway, John Holt chanting. It's been a while, and I was wondering, what's he up to? His name is Million Styles. He's from Sweden, and he is a die-hard reggae fan. He's also an extremely talented recording artist. He does a great stage show. He can sing, write songs, and he can DJ, MC, rap. This guy is seriously talented. And at long last, there is a new album. Now, with an album, and there are 12 tracks, and it's more and more now, isn't it, about EPs, 4 tracks and so on. This album is special. Believe you me, this album is super special. I'd already heard about it, saying this is a tough album, watch out when it comes. But it is. It really is. There's not one filler track on this album. Million Styles, the album Revelation Time, and from it, a preview, The Struggle. Real reggae.
Listen, I know it's hard when you try to look at job. Nothing to be found, so you steal and rap. Everybody fighting the struggle. Where I'm from, ain't nobody follow God. So everywhere me turn, everybody looks sad. Everybody facing the struggle, struggle, struggle. Yeah. North and south, when me say east to the west. Some got a lot, when me say some got it less. Yes, you could have balled it, even not the dread. Everyone feel reach happiness. Ay, ay, ay. Full of meditation, stop the stress. Life is really not about who got it best. Yes, give some to the needy out of your harvest. From Jaja see that, Jaja bless. Yes, I know it's hard when you try to look at job. Nothing to be found, so you steal and rap. Everybody fighting the struggle. Where I'm from, ain't nobody follow God. So everywhere me turn, everybody looks sad. Everybody facing the struggle, struggle, struggle. Yeah. Remember, say you can't serve two masters. If you do, you end up in a disaster. Do you really want the joy and laughter? Seek time, everything will come after. Jah help those who help themselves, that are true. Keep on doing good and goodness follow you. Or else I no corner, no callaloo. So tell me now, what you gonna do? Everybody's in the struggle, so everybody have to hustle. I know it's hard, but you have to get up and pray to God. Everybody's in the struggle, so everybody have to hustle. I know it's hard when you try to look at job. Nothing to be found, so you steal and rap. Everybody fighting the struggle. Where I'm from, ain't nobody follow God. So everywhere me turn, everybody looks sad. Everybody facing the struggle, struggle, struggle. Yeah. You got to keep your head up. You got to keep your head up. In the struggle, in the struggle.
It's called The Struggle. His name is Million Styles, based in Stockholm, Sweden, and that is from his brand new album, which came out on Friday. There you go. Friday the 16th of October, official release date for the brand new album, Revelation Time, from Million Styles. And we will, I can assure you, be playing lots of tracks from that album. There's good stuff around, right? You've got that wonderful new album from Peter Hunnigale as well. You've got the Morgan Heritage album. They'll be passing through the studios if all goes according to plan. We are busy, aren't we? We're supporting the music. This is BBC Radio 1 Extra every Sunday night. Of course, Toddler T's on that tip Thursday nights after Dancehall Business with the one and only Shawnee B, 10 through to 1, Toddler 1 through to 4. This is the new single from Shola Amar. Produced by Curtis Lynch Jr. More Brit Reggae. Yeah.
That night we spent together seemed to trouble me a little. Let me set the record straight, 'cause I was pressuring to leave, but you asked me so sweetly to stay. Oh Lord, but now I'm thinking about it. What was it doing? I know your type and your ways, and I know you're thinking about it. Probably run your mind every day, all day. Once about you touched a four-leaf clover, running for your friend, just spent the night with shoulder. By how I didn't hesitate to come over to your place. Big mistake. It was so surreal. That whole night broke off the deal 'cause I saw through your lies. I know the will, I won't play that game. Later in the day, what was I still doing with you? Really, we had said enough. You were going above and beyond, throwing around those words like love. Oh Lord, but now that I think about it, I know what you were doing, thinking I would give it up. But looking back, if I was honest, you could never be the one. Must have thought you touched a four-leaf clover, running toward your friend, just spent the night with shoulder. By how I didn't hesitate to come over to your place. Big mistake. It was so surreal. That whole night broke off the deal 'cause I saw through your lies. I know the will, I won't play that game. I know your game, boy. You can't play me, no. I'm a master at this game, boy, but you can give it your best go. I know your game, boy. You can't play me, no. I'm a master at this game, boy, but you can give it your best go. Touched a four-leaf clover, running toward your friend, just spent the night with shoulder. By how I didn't hesitate to come over to your place. Big mistake. It was so surreal. That whole night broke off the deal 'cause I saw through your lies. I know the will, I won't play that game.
Shola Amar.
It was so surreal. That whole night broke off the
And I love this rhythm.
through your lies. I know the will, I won't play that game.
Beautiful arrangement. Curtis Lynch Jr. strikes again on Necessary Mayhem Records. A track called Surreal. Yeah, Monkey's here from 1 till 4 tomorrow morning. Edu, of course, DJ Edu at Destination Africa at 10 o'clock tonight. And as always, it's breakfast tomorrow, and she's already in her bed, tucked up, of course. Yasmin Evans, if you're not in your bed, I'm phoning your mum. And Turnby, they're here at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning for breakfast on 1 Extra. Then it's Trevor Nelson, 10 to 1. A-Dot with her new show, 1 till 4. And Charlie Slough from 4 till 7, of course, Mr. Jam at 7. Something fresh? Yeah. This is Roya, pop star, dancehall beat, new to me. I've not familiar with her work. And this is the Don Corleone remix of a record that seems to be happening for her called Lie.
Yo, yeah. David Rodigan, 1 Extra, yeah. Team turn up, yeah. Shug it. Oh.
The One Drop remix.
My mom told me, darling, when you get to loving, what goes up always must come down. Yes, she was right then, cause you keep trying. I hear you've been running round town. You got me fooled. Don't care what you say, love won't treat me that way. You got me fooled. Don't care what you say, love won't treat me that way. Truth will unfold, and it shows. 'Cause boy, I know you love Wish I could believe you, but you're up to no good. I could forgive, but it don't feel right. Your words don't get through, all sound so untrue. Cause my suspicions of multiplied. Cause you got me fooled. Don't care what you say, love won't treat me that way. Cause you got me fooled. Don't care what you say, love won't treat me that way. Truth will unfold, and it shows. Cause boy, I
say I'm an unfaithful lover, but you a scream, oh God, under the cover. When this a boy have your dead post a sin, give it to you so good you think the whole place a spin. Late night attraction, every girl a seek it. This a lover wicked, not this a canon, no secret. Girl, I've already given my heart, you can keep it. So then your story on the rug, you sweep it.
when you lie, boy, I can read it in your eyes. Cause when you lie, it's spreading like a fire. You only get to try one time. Boy, I can read it in your eyes. Cause when you lie, it's spreading like a fire. You only get to try one time.
Her name is Roya. The song is called Lie. There's a dancehall mix in circulation. That's the Don Corleone one-drop reggae remix featuring Shaggy.
David Rodigan, one extra, yeah, Shaggy.
Live and direct. A-Dot. Well, Sunday evening, and we're supposed to be around your mum's having dinner.
I know. I thought I'd come by for you. Sometimes you got to put the oxtail to one side for you, David.
Listen, I need to get round your mum's because I bet you it's carrot juice.
Yep.
It's the full runnings, right?
Everything. Guinness punch, rice and peas, stop. Irish musk, whatever you want. It's there.
Listen, I'm going to stop going round to, DJ Target. I'm not going to your mum's anymore. I'm going to come round to A-Dot's mum on a Sunday afternoon to get my proper feed in.
That's right.
Because in the West Indian community, isn't that lovely thing that they always cook too much food?
Always.
Because there might be people passing through.
And if there's no one passing through, my mum will make it stretch till Wednesday. Sunday dinner can last till Wednesday.
But you know that rice and peas on a Monday tastes better.
Yeah. Everything tastes better on a Monday.
A-Dot, are you enjoying your new show?
I'm loving it. I'm loving being on the weekdays. I miss being close to you on a Sunday, but you know, I still get my fix, so I'm good.
And it was great, that Q&A we did up in Leeds, wasn't it? Was that so cool?
Amazing. It was an honour to host it for you, David.
Listen, I'm glad you popped through because I'm a little bit lost and I kind of think I know this song and yet I don't. Roya and a song called Lie. La, 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 la.
I have to hear it.
Okay, do you want to hear it?
Let's hear it.
This is the remix.
My mom told me, darling, when you get to loving, no what goes up always must come down. Yeah, she was right then, cause you keep trying. I hear you been running round town. Cause you got me fooled. Don't care what you say.
Ringing any bells?
I feel like I've
yeah, exactly. Like you know it.
It reminds me of something maybe though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, I did a bit of a search online and there was a video shoot. Looked like it's in the Sahara Desert or somewhere. Well, you want to shoot a good video shoot? Desert. Yeah, we'll do a desert location. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you. Sunday evening. So A-Dot's in the building, but she's back tomorrow afternoon on the radio. Monday afternoon. Yeah, you're feeling it? Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on, sis.
This is a vibe.
Go on, Shaggy.
I could forgive, but it don't feel right. Your words don't get through. All sounds
And I've seen A-Dot emceeing live. Boy, that's energy.
Non-stop
That's
energy.
licks. Shots. Hot.
Lighter.
Everything turn up.
Oh, this is a tune.
Yeah. Isn't it? It's the
What's the artist name?
Roya, R-O-Y-A. And when I saw, because I take Don Corleone, Donovan Bennett, I take him seriously as a producer in Jamaica. And when he's not going to just do anything, so when he sent it as a file, I thought, what's this? And then I listened, and I did a bit of homework, and there's a kind of dancehall mix of it, a bit more sort of dancehall orientated, and then there's this.
I need a pork pie hat on.
Here we go.
But you was God under the cover. When this a boy have your dead post, I say.
You got a bogle to
Dot's bogling. You're too young to remember the bogle.
Come on, bogle, butterfly, one hand skank. Oh, David, come on now.
But you're only 18.
I wish. My soul is like 48 years old.
But you see, that's the great thing, isn't it, about this music, that it stretches across generations.
Absolutely.
You're picking you growing up, and then you're hearing what your granddads are playing, your grandma's playing, and then your mum's playing it, and
exactly.
And vintage heritage. Butterfly. 1 foot skank.
1 foot skank with a hand in the air.
Bogle. 90s. The dancehall fraternity.
The real bogle, you got to get the arch in your back and really go back. That's the professional bogle. Not intermediate bogle, not bogle for beginners, Roddy.
Listen, I need to dress back. Do you want to do this show? A-Dot goes reggae. Do you know what?
One day, when you need a break, Roddy.
No. That we're going to do that. That's going to happen.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm going to make that happen as we enter the Echo Chamber. Sunday night, A-Dot passing through live and direct. Back on the radio tomorrow afternoon on 1Extra. Lovely to see you, kid. Yeah. So, tell Mum I'm on her way. Huh? Hey, Mummy.
She'll get it ready for you.
so long, you don't know, saying Foundation Reggae man, Rodigan will control the world, man, so you don't know respect Joe, saying
In the Echo Chamber, that was Love the Dub by Chainscar Brassica. And before that, Addis Pablo on the Armour rhythm is called Azania Rock. Coming up on the top of the hour, of course, BBC Radio 1 and 1 Extra Stories, the life and death of a smartphone. It's part of our Make It Digital series. Adele Roberts follows the conception, birth, life and death of a smartphone. And then it's DJ Eddie with Destination Africa. The hottest sounds out of Africa, of course, Afrobeats from all corners of the motherland with the Afrobeats Top 5 and the DNA mix. Plus the rising Nigerian Afro-pop star Runtown catches up with DJ. Have a peaceful night and a great week. Catch you next Sunday at 7. I'll leave you with the brand new single forthcoming from Christopher Ellis. I think this is rather special. It's called All I Do Is Think About You. Listen to the arrangement.
Soul a burning fire, you're getting to be my one desire, you're getting to be all that matters to me. And let me tell you, girl, I hope and pray each day I live. A little more love I have to give, a little more love that's devoted and true. 'Cause all I do is think about you. All I do is think about you. Is think about you. And maybe just suppose I should happen to cross your mind, and by some chance the boy like me you've really been trying to find. And let me tell you, girl, think of how exciting it would be if you should discover you felt like me. If you should discover this dream is for two. Yeah, I wanna tell you, girl, I'd light a candle every day and pray that you'll always feel this way, and pray that our love will forever be new. 'Cause all I do is think about you. 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 I'm gonna tell you, girl, if I can have you for my own, I'd rather be lonely and alone. I'd rather keep thinking the way that I do. 'Cause all I do is think about you.